Welcome y'all to the AEW Dynamite Louisville, Kentucky Watchalong live reactions for November 1st, 2023. I'm your host, Advia Devon. As always, here with another banger night of wrestling, I hope, and a clean ass face. Yes, as you see, the Devon dropping the heads up in the chat. Give a clean shave. I don't like it. Well, I'm slipping on my chair trying to adjust myself. And then the chair not staying locked. That's awesome. That is awkward as a... Yes, you do have an ass face. Yeah, you like that little butt chin I got? Actually, it's not as much of a butt chin now. I developed chin muscles or something? Guess I did. Huh. Yeah. I don't know. Looking at it is weird. I mean, you're joking. I'm not. But yes, y'all do drop a thumbs up on this video. Be it for wrestling, for supporting WatchaMania, for my clean ass shave. And I mean that more so as in like my bare face, not that it's like particularly crisp and just there. I don't know. It's weird to look at. I apologize for those it might shake. Facial hair will be back. It's no shave November. Hi. Hello, Zoe. How goes? Shaved Advia is scary, isn't it just? Like, I look at myself and I feel like I can't trust me. You know? Like, I look at me and I'm like, that guy's up to something. Feels like this guy's up to something. You know? I also think I look a little too ambiguous with a clean shave. Honestly, you don't look much different to me. I mean, no, I still look like me. Like, I still see it's me. But, like... And to be fair, Rhea, you haven't known me all that long, relatively speaking. A lot of people here, like Devin, like, Flora, they've known... they've known me for, like, the upwards of a year, it's anywhere to several, you know? The last time I had a fully clean shave was, like, March 2022. So if people have not been following me since then, they have never seen my clean-ass face like this. And ambiguity will go crazy. Oh, 100%, Rhea. You already know. Even with... Your nameplate is outdated. Oh, why did it switch back? Oh, I know why it switched back, because I didn't log in until after I changed it. Good looking out, Doc. Because I did update it and change it, but... Then I realized I was still logged out for the sake of Stream King to WrestleWorld. And so I had to log back into WatchaMania Streamlabs. There we go. That's right. Now Devin's still offended by his loss. Right? It just traumatized me. No, to be fair, that food poisoning definitely did. It will be a while until I forget the pain and suffering I had on those 2 days. Oh my god. When I tell you, it was just like... me flopping around my room, onto my bed, onto the floor, over the side of my bed, over this chair, just trying to find a position where I felt the least nauseous, and I could not. That might have been the worst food poisoning I've ever had. And that's probably on me, because that was an undercooked stromboli with, like, bacon, pepperoni. Those things are not undercooked things you want. Points day one, indeed, sir. And we're just about to be firing up that NordVPN, so get ready for that. It's going to be just a few moments. Again, do drop a thumbs up on your way in if you have not done so yet. Double check. Make sure you have mobile full screen somewhere over here. Otherwise, down here, if you're on any other device. I even pointed it out for you. And it's free. Like, you really don't got to do much. Just click the button. Click the button. But I think it's... No, it's still not time. Okay. No, because I got to wait for the minute to turn over before I start doing the procedure. Because if I do it a little too late, then the show will have already started by the time I get it going. And if I get it... And if I start it up now, then I'm going to be sitting there with Nord on longer, which is only a greater threat to the stream's connection. So, we mustn't take these risks. Oh, no. Oh, but now we will, because it's the turnover of the minute. Get ready, y'all. If you're not aware of what we're doing, we're firing up NordVPN because your boy here has a subscription to AEW Plus over on Fight TV. So I use NordVPN, change my location, go to the UK, and I get myself and everyone in the gorilla position over on the Discord a commercial-free edition of any AEW programming we're watching. So if you're looking to get rid of them pesky commercials and you can't really spend the money, join the Discord. Pretty much the biggest cost it will be to you is hanging out in the chat while you watch. It's where I get my barely passable Irish accent. Good. That's the much trying to minimize it. No, I'm trying to close it. I should pause that music. Wow, this feels so much quieter. Let me turn that up. Opening collision style. Brunette Dolph Ziggler, right? My hair is a little too long and a little too wet at the moment to go Dalton Castle. Hello, Lone Star. I am looking clean shaven. Shaved it off from my greaser costume. Kind of regret it. Goes to the UK but doesn't come visit, though. It's a very brief teleportation. Digitize only. Doesn't come to visit. Oh. I think I'm visiting the wrong part of the UK. Actually, right now, nowadays I'm using Ireland because UK has too many people using Nord going to that location. I wonder how long until Ireland starts tanking on me.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Dynamite. Joining me now are AEW World Champion MJF.
What's up? Wait, hold on, you're still calling. Okay, now.
Okay, Max, last week you accepted the challenge from Jay White in the Bullet Club Gold for a match tonight where if you win, Jay White says he's going to give you back the Triple B. However, you do need to find 3 partners to team up with tonight, and you've made a lot of enemies lately, so how are you possibly going to find 3 people to team up with?
Renee, thank you for shoving that all in my face. Incredible. To answer your question, I've got a little list here of everybody on the roster, and hopefully there's one.
He's got a list.
Well, 3 that aren't complete a-holes. But in the interim, I'd like to get some advice from my bro Chacho for life. On video chat, Mr. Adam Cole, baby. How are you feeling?
Yo, look at that beard.
Man, how are you?
I'm hanging in there, but you know what does make me happy? The fact that you were officially the longest reigning AEW World Champion of all time. Max, at this point, you're the greatest AEW World Champion of all time, and that's something to be really
Big ass.
Yeah, the only thing
Right?
that kills me is I wish so badly I could be there right now. 'Cause honestly,
Adam got tired of the comparisons between him and I.
I know that feeling all too well. So I do at least want to say this, Max, I think you should consider Samoa Joe's offer, man.
I don't know, Adam. The last time I wrestled that guy, he almost broke my neck. But look, I really got to get going. I got to find 3 partners before the main event tonight. And just so you know, I promise you, I'm going to successfully defend our ROH tag titles at the pay-per-view at Full Gear. I got you, brother, all right? I'll see you around.
You got this, Max. Love you, man.
Adam! Hey, Adam!
Hey, pal. Can you believe Max, dude, leaving mid-conversation? You know I would never do that to you, right?
Bruh.
So, serious question. Are we still pretending that he's obviously not the devil? Like, because he seems like the devil to me.
Oh, my God.
Adam! Adam!
Wow, he just hung up on Roddy. Oh. Sketch. Ooh, new intro. Roddy! I'm guys already doing something. I don't know, Rhea. I wouldn't get your hopes up. This is AEW and it's the women. We're going to get the one women's match, a women's segment before and after, and a pat on the back. The TK special. Made it just in time. Hell yeah. Welcome, Cam. What's up, fam? Again, y'all do please drop a thumbs up on this video if you could be so kind before we really get into the action. I know, but I appreciate the hope, Rhea. That's what I get by on. There it is. You already know we got to open with the guy. I believe it was Hex who got Bryce, in which case Bryce points for this match. Insert catchphrase here. Fine. 34 of his past 35 singles matches is an incredible statistic. That one loss being to Jon Moxley. I'm fighting my cat right now for my lap. I'm so glad I got Prince Nana. Oh yeah, he's going to get you a point on like every show. So I'm not sure who knows this, but apparently Danielson's broken orbital bone came from a collar and elbow tie-up. No one is on the level of the devil. Yeah, I do feel like MJF has not acknowledged that enough. Yep. Rip, he needs to get good. And he moved an injury. Anyone? No, absolutely, Cam. That's exactly the thing. It was just a stray accident. It's just I know that there's going to be a lot of people who are going to be like, oh, the stray accident, after the arm, after the concussion, after the other concussion, are going to be like, Danielson's getting a little too hurt, a little too much. But I really do think that this is just circumstance catching up with him, along with bad luck. Oh, Yuta points. Haha. Got him. Except no one does. But now I've got Roddy. That's right. You got some points for Roddy. So does Claudio maul him? Because I really sat here and I thought about it for a good minute. And it's very likely Orange defends. But I do believe that Cassidy could win the title here. Especially if Mox is going to be out a little longer than we thought. Oh? It's not happening. It's not happening. All the way up? Oh. What the hell? Looks like he was trying to get him into Argentine position and just said, now fuck it, I'm just going to powerbomb you. And scoop it a slam. Here we go. Cassidy, not Cassidy. Claudio's just going to make an example of Cassidy. Oh, he is getting mauled. He is getting mauled. Really? That's the case, huh, Rhea? And that goes to show, you know? Although, I can't wait until we get the Nigel McGuinness feud, and he can be like, Brittle Brian Danielson getting injured on a collar and elbow tie-up. 20-year veteran. Can't avoid a stray hand at the beginning of a match. Like, it'll make for great material. I can't wait. Oh, Claudio's back in it. Caught. Oh my God. Great get, Devin. And I gotta point this out. Devin drafted like half of my previous stable between Claudio and FTR. That's just such strength. The transition, and he made it look so easy. Oh, that's rough. Oh, Adam Copeland. I was just thinking. You know, hasn't been on like 3-4 shows now. Gates points for Cam later, right? Also, love that now that Brian Cage isn't in your stable, he's working again. He's been out pretty much since they dropped those titles. Oh, smart. Claudio's ready for it. Claudio's wise to the nonsense. This isn't good for Cassidy. But at the same time, it's been so much Claudio that I'm really starting to think that he's not just going to win. That's where he starts coming back. There we go. That one fan caught him. And Mike Hirsch just saying, I will riot if she loses. No, I genuinely think Hikaru Shida was a great pick. Dynamite main in my show, but Ring of Honor Collision Rampage. Yeah, no, that's exactly it. I've realized that I no longer have that like the referees are gonna be my blessing because I think the majority of my stable is gonna. What is my stable again? Yeah, the majority of my stable might ironically end up being on Collision. I know, right?
Yeah, I agree with that because Yuta was out there. And Yuta, I mean, you have to remember, Yuta used to be a protege of Orange Cassidy and Chuck Taylor.
Well, I didn't say that about shit. You did, and I agreed with it because I know Saraya is really only going to work 1 or 2 matches a month. I just figured she'd be appearing on every show. And then she wasn't even appearing on every show. I wasn't too surprised when she wasn't working that many matches. Yeah, Mr. Sky Stealer. That I take full credit for. Sky will actually probably be the one to get me points everywhere. Because I got her as a Ring of Honor performer, and honestly, come next draft, she might not even be qualified as such if she doesn't keep it up on Ring of Honor. She's only been on the 2 of the last 5 episodes. And Mercedes and Dynamite. Look, I thought that was just a great team. I'm surprised they were not already taken as a team. Shakes fist at losing Sky. Thank you. He's stalling up there. Thank you. Sorry, I had to finish the taunt. But, oh my gosh, that was a good, 12-second stall. Incredible. Why are you looking at me like that, baby?
So an Orange Cassidy fan really concerned about OC on that drop, and well, she should be. Yeah, no, definitely. Anybody who's a fan of this man should definitely worry because he might have a broken rib or something there. He's grabbing at the middle of his body, and it's been attacked heavily.
Sorry, I'm mothering my cat right now. Claudio is just a beast. Claudio is quickly becoming AEW's Walter, and I love it. I don't want to really disrupt her right now because she's lap mode.
Absolutely, and it should be definitely a barn burner, as they say. But right now, Orange Cassidy is getting stalked here by giant.
Let's go for it. Okay.
Look at that. That's a very odd bear hug from the side. Right.
Yeah, she's very unmoving right now.
No, but he's trapping the arms, Eddie, and he's putting pressure on arms.
There we go.
Arm, Taz, that hit the top of the safety rail not too long ago. So all his body weight Excalibur is on him. Yeah, Orange Cassidy.
That is Spaz. She is baby.
On that right arm, Claudio Castagnoli maybe looking for a 2-for-1. Go after the arm, go after the ribs of the champion. As Cassidy firing those elbows.
I would die for her. So would I. She is my. Okay. That was rough. I know, George. He is getting messed up. And the more he gets messed up, the more I'm ready for it to just be like, psych, got the win. Space, she is my darling, and she is trying so hard. Adam Copeland, you mean? You robbing? Robbing my cat? I'm here to adopt. Too bad. She'd rather be here. She is my baby. She is inseparable. She and I are inseparable, I should say. Or not Adam, Roddy. Okay, no, you're good. You're good. I think it'd be funny. Stay away from Sans.
Claudio Castagnoli, as we mentioned, wrestling this match with purpose and really relishing in the punishment that he's been
Gut wrencher is just such great form here. You can hear. Oh, Spaz would be scared to death of flying. She can hardly handle a car ride. I got 2 cats. I got 2 cats. I'm good. Yeah, cats are a big help. Oh, this is a match? Hook and Yuta? Don't fret. Yes, but even then, she'll be freaking out if I am not there. Rhea. I should specify. I sense another quick pin. That's what I'm thinking too, Lone Star, because at this point, for Claudio to be getting this much offense for like 15, for like 12 to 15 minutes now, and then still get the win, would just make him look like Orange had no business being in the ring with him. And after everything they've done for Orange in the last year to get him to this level, I think that would damage him. Personally, I would appreciate it if this match was a little bit more back and forth, with it leaning more Claudio, because that would give me less expectation of an Orange win here. Cardboard cutout. Cardboard cutout. Oh, he went for the diving DDT, but got caught. Stun Dog Millionaire. There it is. And it looked like how slow they went down. It looked like Claudio is trying to catch him. Oh, now he's going to get that DDT in? No. Wow, that was awesome. Right into the swing. The way the crowd popped was so good. Oh, and then he just started speeding up. Dude. Oh, this isn't good for Orange. And it's the sharpshooter. This is how Danielson taps to him. Back on SmackDown in 2021. The swing. He did actually like several sequence of moves. And then went into the sharpshooter. And Danielson just had no choice and had to tap out. It was crazy. Because I think that was the first time I've ever seen Danielson submit. I believe that the only times I've ever seen him outright tap out is to Claudio and to MJF. Yeah, he's trying to get... I wasn't believing those tap teases for a second. Oh, no. Okay, actually, this is not good. Oh, drop the transition. Smart. Oh. That's even smarter. To roll back. The scream. Orange went limp for a second there. Oh, I was waiting for that as soon as he hooked that other arm. Oh, dear Lord. No, not yet. Kind of. There wasn't the pop-up variant. Oh, it's time for the hammer and anvil. Oh, dear.
Hammer and anvil elbows driving down into the jaw of the AEW International Champion. Cassidy's first reign as International Champion lasting 326 days, 31 successful title defenses. Thus far into his second reign, only one successful defense.
Dude. The way he was just lifting him up by his pants like that. I thought he was just going to lift him up into the neutralizer position anyways. Oh. That was great. Oh, caught him on that stun dog millionaire the second time. Dude. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. The Walter comparisons feel so much more apt all of a sudden. No, he's not. He's on his feet still. Oh, his hands into the pockets. Hands into the pockets if he hooks his arms and goes to the cattle mutilation. The way. Oh, please don't tell me you dropped yourself on your head there, dude. Okay, he looks like he's good. Oh. And he did. Nice.
Claudio Castagnoli. You're not kidding, it was. Good call, Excalibur. Taz, those are tremendous instincts by Claudio. Absolutely. Get off the field, man. Get on the sideline, and that's what the big man did right there. The challenger, very smart. And Claudio, he can afford to take a little bit time on the outside to recover, but not too much. Only has the 10 count from the referee. And now half of that has elapsed. The physicality of this match, very evident. Oh, Claudio goes down to both knees.
We get another count out retention.
Beat the count. He can.
Don't get the Lance Archer treatment now, Claudio.
Claudio Castagnoli barely beating the referee's 10 count, Tony.
Taking him back to Battle of the Belt 7 with that.
Knee at the apron that he was done, but nope, he's still in it. And as you can see, the champion is still hurt, but it looks like that jaw is set, and he's back in this match.
And he's going right
Here we are.
head games. That's what Orange Cassidy does.
This guy.
We've seen this guy, and he's going to amp it up. We've seen this before.
Yes, we've seen a lot of it lately, Taz.
It's coming in harder and harder and harder, and now the stomps. As Orange Cassidy. Some renewed fire from Orange Cassidy. And now, oh, just a running PK.
PK. Okay.
Oh, man. He caught one early. He's going for another big orange punch. It's coming.
The way his hair flares out is so goofy looking. Ducked with the ripcord.
But instead, Tijeras, and now Deja Vu maybe
Oh, no, he was trying to transition him. That was kind of slick. Felt like Orange Cassidy stalled his weight there in the rotation to make Claudio have to, you know.
the man from grabbing the bottom rope from
Yeah, like it feels like that was intentional on Orange's part is what I'm getting at.
strong enough to kick out.
I will state the obvious, but what a sensational opening match here tonight from Louisville on Dynamite.
And our program only gets bigger from here, Tony.
You're not kidding. Who will MJF find as his partners?
Needs 3 of them.
It sure does. He doesn't have three friends in this business.
Wait, the orange punch attempted.
Oh?
Gonna run a counter. 2 and go.
Ah, his shoulder was up. What a great match. And I can even get behind the finish if it's intentional. Because otherwise, dang. That was a real cool finish. And I understand that we literally called it. Lone Star and I were both like sensing a roll-up coming here. But the stand on the shoulders, drop down Hurricane Rana roll-up. That's awesome. Except his shoulder was up. Now, if that was a part of the story, I can roll with it. But yeah. Devin Ben's talking about like the match quality. Oh. Claudio could use some. Yeah, I agree. I feel like his record's been pretty 50-50 since his Ring of Honor title match, where he lost the title to Eddie. I feel like they could stand to if he was on a bit of a win streak with Yuta in tag action, leading up to their tag title match. But like, I feel like after losing the title match itself, Claudio's just chilling. I can't tell how Claudio feels about this. Claudio looks like he's almost frustrated that this is the situation, as opposed to he's just letting Mox handle his business. Oh my gosh! He is just beating his brakes off. Oh, okay. No, Claudio's just standing by, letting him get his licks off. And in case anyone's going to be like, BCC heel turn, no. That's not what this was. This is BCC being BCC. I just kicked the belt. Okay. I'm old school in the sense that I don't like belts being disrespected. Chat better hydrate right now. You heard her. Hydrate, y'all. Immediately. I'm having a hard time, Devin. I saw somebody suggested it was Britt Baker after the Doja Cat video. And I'm like, you know, fuck it, why not? That would be amazing if it was Britt Baker trying to do all of this and frame MJF and make him look like a jackass so she can get Adam away from him again. Okay. Ha. Did he just say Tyler?
You took everything from me. Now I'm gonna take everything from you. When you least expect it.
Oh, that was a glass clipboard. Damn it.
Hey, pal. Why don't you team with us? Damn it, Mox! We hit back here for nothing. I'm sorry.
We hit back here for nothing. Hello, large back. No, I appreciated that because what that looked like was more real. This ain't me trying to be all shots at Fed because they've been doing really well lately. I'm gotta give them their due as a product. They've been doing very well. But if this was the Fed, they would have had a camera zoom in real tight and you would have seen Wardlow and MJF like face to face. And that wouldn't have been a bad shot. That would have been great for like from a cinematography standpoint. But wow, I botched that word. You know what I meant. But the camera just stayed there. You only really saw Wardlow's back, but we knew who that was. We knew what it was about. And I appreciate it. Bye, Spaz. Thank you for your laptop. But I appreciate that a lot. The little things like that, when they don't go out of their way to overproduce something, and makes it feel a little bit more organic. Wardlow looked very intimidating there. I thought MJF was going to be like, want to be my partner? I'll give you a title shot. You know what, Ben? That's a fair point. Without the face shot, I'm not sure if it was Danny G or Wardlow. They have such similar frames. Cash Wheeler, another similar frame. It's very hard to distinguish the three without a facial profile to confirm that it is indeed any of the select individuals. Although a gun was impressive. I don't know, you see those arms? I'd classify those as weapons. MJF looked like Triple H when Braun Strowman choked him in Survivor Series. Right, the... Nice comeback. Yeah. I'm trying my best. Where's the music? The silence has occurred. No, but I'm glad that we finally got to see a Wardlow confrontation because it's in pro wrestling. I feel like it's far too often where we see people being kept apart for no real reason other than to just wait to do a thing, you know? And when they've been at the same venue week after week, it only makes sense that Wardlow would eventually cross MJF's path, either intentionally or otherwise. Oh, yes, the 20... I forget it every single time until I'm looking at it, but the 20-second black screen.
Phoenix kamikazes himself, sacrifices his own body just to put me down for 3 seconds. And Orange Cassidy is there to pick up the scraps. What a story. That was my match, Orange. That was my match. I showed you respect. I showed you respect when nobody else would. I let you walk out on your own power in Chicago. Damn well believe me, I did not have to do that. What you think was gonna happen, Orange, huh? Did you just write me off? You write me off like everybody else did? Like they always do? Sick you, I'm sick of everybody. You know, right now, I'm not doing too good, so maybe this isn't even about you, man. Maybe you're just the wrong guy at the wrong place at the wrong time. Doesn't matter, either way, at full gear, I'm gonna beat you within an inch of your life with my bare hands, and there is not a damn thing you can do about it, just because I can.
Okay.
John Moxley, I mean, that's a powerful message. Full gear. Whoa, all right. That's a heavy challenge coming towards that international title, the former champion.
What's
Moxley.
this? Okay. I was going to say, why are they not being billed as the embassy? What's going on here? When I saw the title graphic and it said Hangman Adam Page and the Young Bucks, which they billed them as, I get that, versus Brian Cage and Gates of Agony, I'm like, why aren't they billed as Mogul Embassy? They're all a part of the stable, right? Are they slowly trying to, like, push Cage out of the picture? I hope not. That being said, while this is a good entrance theme, feels weird seeing Brian Cage come out too. There we go. Sorry, y'all. Do remind me to unmute the broadcast as soon as this entrance is over, if someone could be so kind. Hell yeah, the belts. Did Matt not have time to put it on, or did he just choose not to? Hangman storming down. Hangman needs to invest in a new security system. That's a loaded statement. Okay. To cry no more. I get why people saw the guy, the Devil in Punk, because of the build, but I know it's not him. Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, absolutely. I feel it's just so weird to me that there are so many people trying to convince themselves CM Punk is showing up at Survivor Series or CM Punk is under that devil's mask. I assure y'all, Him going to TNA is more likely than either of those things. Him going to NWA is more likely than either of those things. And I assure you, Punk, based on his personality alone, would not want to be in NWA. He's showing up at both. Ben out here just be with his defiant trolling. Oh, okay. All right. Hangman just scrapping up with Bishop. The top of the bell. Nice. Well, that's absolutely correct. Punk would have to take a major pay cut. Appreciate them firing up here. The headbands are fun to me. I don't care if people think it looks dorky. The headbands with the top half of their faces on just hilarious. The thing is, Devin, Punk doesn't need the money. He would just have to accept not being paid 7 figures. But no, you're absolutely right, because Punk's rumored AEW contract is about 20 times the amount of the highest paid person in TNA. Oh, let's go. The double draping 450. They almost put him on the top rope. Oh, okay. Swanton. Oh! Jeff Hardy style. Just all his body weight on him. Good evening. What's up, Anthony? How goes it, fam? Nice. Even better. I'm just happy Matt didn't, like, take a full-on careless tumble to the outside. I don't care if the spot looks jank. Whenever people fall off the top rope front flipping down to the floor, I'd rather them bump themselves on the apron, slow themselves down a bit. I do actually have like a headband, like literally in reach. But I don't want to wear one. That's exactly it, though, Devin. I don't see Punk taking a pay cut. Ego wouldn't let it. Because it just looks bad if you see somebody like a CM Punk only being paid that much on paper. And unfortunately, how things look on paper still matters a lot in wrestling. Damn. Barely had him up on the ropes there, but he was still just laying in those knees. Toa did not care. I'm no fan of the Buxton Leap, but Phil Brooks is a toxic little man. This man. I cannot agree, Anthony. The toxicity was rampant and obvious. There's just too many different angles made it clear that he was a problem of sorts. I think it's much more than that, Devin. I actually think he puts... The problem with Punk is that he puts way too much thought into things. In the sense that the bad decisions he's made are decisions that he, more often than not, are premeditated. He said, you know where to find me. Man's invited them to the locker room for the fade. Yeah, Matt Jackson's been in here for a good minute, actually. It's not looking good for him. Not me having a hard time to tell him if that's a shade of blue or not. You should. Matt Jackson getting the Maven treatment. Hilarious. Love me a Maven reference. Ooh, I guess that does. Yeah. Well. Oh. Nice duck from Hangman. There we go. Oh, you still going? Nice. Pop-up powerbomb. Let's go. Let's go Hangman in the other. Sorry, this whole time I thought your name was Andy. That's hilarious, Anthony. I was thinking it was just like I thought it was just autocorrect. No worries, dog. That's completely fine, though. People have made that mistake a lot enough to just like, I don't mind it all that much. He tagged out. Oh, no, this isn't good. They are not about to lose these titles back to Mogul Embassy, are they? Oh, no. Yeah, Maven lit up on Twitter. He really took off. I'm not Twitter. When I say Twitter, YouTube. He really took off. Like I said, like I thought it was Andy. Said Andy. No worries, dog. It's Advi because once upon a time my username, before I even like became content creator or anything, my username was like often based around being an advocate for whatever platform the profile was on, and a friend just shorted advocate to Advi, and it stuck. And because I became so well known for that in some groups, and then in other circles, I became well known for my actual name. It just Advi/Devin, whichever you prefer. And I eventually took the slash out because it was a little clunky. Oh, okay. They were gonna do. Oh no, this isn't good though. They are gonna get mauled. And honestly, it only makes sense. Oh, the alley-oop powerbomb. Oh my god. Nick is getting ruined right now. And then the face buster? And new champs. Two-time. The second Hangman tagged out and dipped, I'm like, they're losing these belts again. Cam, what a pick. What's so funny is when you picked Gates of Agony, and even when you called your shot beforehand, I was 100% not expecting them to be champions in the very first match that would get you points for them. There we are, scrapping it up. And said, let's go. Wait, who won what belts there? The Elite Hangman and Young Bucks had a rematch defending the Ring of Honor 6-man tag team titles against Mogul Embassy, Brian Cage, and the Gates of Agony. And about halfway through the match, Swerve came out on the entrance ramp. So Hangman tagged out and chased him out. So it was just the Bucks left in there with the three of them, and naturally they got mauled. And yeah. And what I'm thinking is this is going to lead to some serious tension with the Elite, especially because it was Hangman. Damn, Matt. Calm down. Matt throwing a temper tantrum out here. Flipping the table, now smashing turnbuckle posts with the chair. Yeah, and it's a weird situation because like they just mentioned, Swerve straight up invaded Hangman's home and just loomed over his kid in the crib like that. Like, that's some twisted shit. Matt pulling a Christian. I think that's what that was inspired by, yeah. Yeah, and it was kind of funny too, because Nick looked like he's like, yeah, I'm mad, but not that mad. But I'm not going to get in your way. You get it out your system. But I mean, hey, I'm torn, right? Because I wanted the Elite to hold those titles up until Final Battle and then drop them to a different Ring of Honor trio that would get the clout of beating them, you know? But now they just dropped them back to the Mogul Embassy, which, yeah, they got that win, but it feels like that's a win they were able to get. It doesn't feel like they're necessarily elevated by that win, you know, because they're such a dominant force. Maybe it leads to like a rubber match at Final Battle, but I don't see them putting those titles back on the Elite again. I think they were meant to be transitional champions. I just didn't think it was going to be a back and forth transition. Yeah, it's a shame they didn't go that way, to be honest. That's what I'm saying. It's like, because not for nothing, but this was a Ring of Honor title reign that occurred exclusively away from the Ring of Honor product. The Elite have yet to officially pop up, not even officially, pop up at all on Ring of Honor television as the six-man tag team champion. So that's just like, now the Ring of Honor guys won't get such a big... That's what I'm saying. I mean, eventually a team will beat Mogul Embassy for it, and that will be a big win in their own right. Don't get me wrong, because it's been shown to us over the last, 12 months. Brian Cage and the Gates of Agony, they are forces to be reckoned with individually or collectively. So that's a good win to get, but it doesn't have the name cachet of the Elite, you know? So that's a missed opportunity in my mind. Of course, a month from now, it could be seen that this was probably the better way to go, but right now it doesn't feel like that. First, Swerve was only making a house call. Oh, no, you did not. The disrespect. I'm surprised it was Devin pointing out the Christianisms on Matt Jackson's part, not Ben. This black's every single time. It's me. Ooh, what else do we got? Oh yeah, we got a tag match still coming tonight. With she got quite a bit. It's coming. We got the women's world title match. There's Jericho getting oh. What are you doing? Oh my gosh. Max Caster, the biggest pick-me boy in wrestling today. Literally out here with a pick-me sign. Matt wasn't flailing around the ring, so the comparison was... Okay. We stand corrected, Ben. This kid. Let's go. Of course, I never unmuted. There we go. Now you got the audio again. Damn it, Max. I know. Like, why doesn't he just get it that his approach is all off? The fact that he doesn't go over to the other side of the stage anymore really does make it feel like the crowd is just not there, you know? It was stupid. It made no sense. They needed to do the story between Hangman and Strickland and then get back to the better story of Keith Lee versus Strickland. Mike, I get where you come from. I want the Keith Lee and Swerve match. I want that payoff so badly. But I also really do like this Hangman program with him and Swerve. I just don't think that the six-man tag team championship title booking needed to be consequenced by it. You know, I do think that both could have coexisted. But I hear where you're coming from. For real, Keith Lee and Swerve is what they should do. No, I'm with you. Like, that's... It's been a year plus since the turn. It tapped him. Let me soak this in real quick. They never finished that feud. They straight up never finished it. And it kind of upsets me. It still does kind of upset me. But I can't be mad at the program we have right now. Oh, of course.
Don't be all humble. If you knew all the hats that this man wore backstage, you'd cheer even louder, I promise you. So thank you, Tony.
No, absolutely. That's a great shout. He deserves that rub. Hell yeah. Please. Swerve and our glory continue to be awesome. Agreed, especially when literally. What was it? They had another name too. Oh yeah, Strictly Business is a better name.
I also respect Darby Allin, because I think Darby Allin is one of the linchpins of this company. He's one of the foundations of this industry going forward, and if you don't see that, you're blind. But Tony, I know you want answers, right? Everybody wants answers. What am I going to do?
It's definitely up there, though, Ben. Swerve in Our Glory is not. I did not like it. It didn't roll off their tongue or anything. What does it even mean? Christian just can't let this man be. I also love that they do this like this. Ooh, those Titantrons were a little out of sync there. They had to work on that. But I love when they do this thing where they announce two different people will be appearing live or have their own talking segments, and it just so happens that they overlap with one another because one or the other decides to come out. It's the hater. They were the best crack in the world when they came on the tournament. They were on the best crack in the world when they came in. Devin, it'll come at full gear. Just give him some time to get there, my guy.
Louisville, shut your damn mouths while I conduct business.
Well, you heard the man. We're not Louisville, but still.
Before you give your answer, I just want to paint a little picture for you. I am going to retire Sting at Full Gear, whether he likes it or not. And also, you haven't seen Darby Allin around that much lately, and if you have, you might have noticed that he has a gimp arm that will never be the same after I dumped him on those stairs at Wrestle Dream. Now, I don't think I need to remind you,
Truly, Anthony, this.
anybody else of your
And that's saying something. Both these men on the verge of 50 being this relevant. It's actually awesome to see.
And I'd hate for this fairy tale of yours to turn into a nightmare, so I'm going to go ahead and suggest that you back down from me right now. If you know what's good for you, Adam, you'll back down from me, or else I'm going to snap your neck. I'm going to snap your
What kind of threat?
in a wheelchair to live the rest of your life undignified. I'm going to leave you in a wheelchair to live the rest of your life and let your kids wipe the drool away from your face saying, Daddy, you used to be somebody. But I can also see this isn't sinking in. So guys, Give him a little preview.
That's such an out-of-pocket threat. It's kind of weird. I don't know why. That just kind of... Welcome back, Flora. And yes, this will 50 yard. Agreed, Anthony. And not for nothing, but they can go pretty well. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's just like the way he just implied. Yeah, that was like seriously intense. I'm sorry, I can't with that move. And it being treated like an aggressive move. It's too pretty. There he is. No worries, Devin. I'm almost 100% positive it is going to be Adam Copeland. Oh my God! What just went flying into the air? More appearance. Appearance points that will add. Yeah, he came flying down the ring. Got him! Finally connects. Finally, he gets aggressive. There it is. The superstar. That's Taz's thing. Leave him be. Every now and then, Taz steps it up and is Stutter Jones. It's okay. He owns it. Taz really knows how to take the piss out of himself in the most positive way, and I can always appreciate it. It's got to be 24 points at full gear. Damn right. They get that win. And surely the match has got to end with Edge getting the pin on Christian. Yes, what is the important announcement? I believe it's going to be some sort of streaming deal stuff.
Standing here alongside AEW CEO Tony Khan. And Tony, from what I understand, you have a huge announcement for all our fans all around the world.
Absolutely.
Nice.
It's been a great year for AEW. We had our biggest
I appreciate that, Anthony. That's a new one. I have not gotten Raven yet.
And we had one of the greatest shows anyone's ever seen. And it was our debut in London, our debut in England, our debut in Europe. It was amazing. And now, speaking of amazing, all over the world, Christmas trees are going up. November 1st, tonight, it's the start of the holiday season. Although, at my parents' house, the tree...
Johnny Pola.
Nevertheless, it's the start of the holiday season, and I can't think of a better gift.
That's great.
The wrestling fan in your family, your friends...
And here comes Adam Bomb.
To next year's AEW All In, coming up August 25th, 2024. Tickets are on sale 1 month from now, December 1st. But you don't have to wait until
Wait, did he move?
you can get involved.
Was it moved?
Right now. You can get the best tickets early.
Oh, he said August 25th. Okay.
Well, Tony, here is my scoop. If you want access
Okay. I'll bring up the back. Memories of atrocious wrestling. Anthony, I feel you were around about a year ago. We were doing something called Retro WatchaMania over on Twitch. We were doing sidecast watch-alongs, blind for me because I had never seen any of it and didn't know a lot of the history of WWF Monday Night Raw and WCW Saturday Night, starting at the top of 93. Oh, man. What a time. I heard Damien Demento and Undertaker are still going on to this day. Adam Bomb was a fun little gimmick. I know, right? But they're really treating it like a WrestleMania thing. And I think what they're trying to do right now is get ahead of the Bash in Berlin gimmick that WWE is doing for the very clear sake of taking the piss out of All In. Yeah, we're all shit in real time. Oh my gosh, I feel so sorry for you, my guy. I at least had the gift of retrospect of knowing it was going to be bad and knowing certain things ahead of time that, like, in a way gave me reassurance. But I'll tell you right now, Shockmaster was fucking hilarious. I got to experience that organically, not knowing it was coming. Aw, man. Iconic. Also, what I got to experience, Raw, was the traumatizing Money in the Bank cash-in that was Hulk Hogan in the main event of WrestleMania 9. Also, underrated theme by 2.0. Aubrey points for Hex. It was a dark time. I was about 10 years old when the first Raw aired. Oh, wow, that's perspective right there. Okay, so you got about, yeah, that's right, you got about 12 years on me. That makes sense. I go right to say. Because I was born 2 years after that. Born in 95. Insane. Oh, I remember watching that live. I started watching wrestling 2007. The first night of wrestling I fully watched, engaged in, was an episode of SmackDown, where the main event was Undertaker versus Batista in a steel cage match. Man, that was a night. That was a night that Undertaker made me a fan of wrestling. 83 bro. Salty old wrestling fan. Love it. We're here in all eras. I did the thing. Oh, 6 with a lot of knowledge. Huh? Right. Right. Yeah. I've never really been one to tout myself as exceptionally knowledgeable on wrestling like that. Like, I'm a fan. I learned things through my fandom, you know? But something that I will always take pride in is my friend Jesse, technically co-founder of WatchMania. And when I was first interacting with him, he spent 2 whole weeks trying to figure out whether or not I was actually in the biz and was just working him, trying to convince him I wasn't because of the things that I knew and the way I spoke about wrestling. It's actually, so I take pride in that because it's like, wow, if I could convince somebody like him who was trained into the biz for several years by that point, it's like, I guess I know my thing. I know my way around this industry. I'm actually going to have to bounce. I'm not feeling well at all. No worries, Flora. I hope you feel a little bit better. It's kind of late for you as well. It's like 1 a.m. I think you should try and get some rest at some semi-normal hours if you can. But regardless, treat yourself. Take care. So I am. I love learning stuff through matches. It's not even learning stuff. What years was Jesse referring? I believe he started training in 2018 and started working in 2019 up until the start of the pandemic. And then he worked a few shows after the pandemic had started, but, you know, life and scheduling and stuff like that. After that, not too certain of the details. What happened to the beard? Shaved it from my costume. I was doing a classic. They are laying it into Jericho. They have missed this. Wow. Kyle Fletcher came around, huh? I just saw Kyle's look. But yeah, I shaved for my costume. I was doing a 50s greaser look. I felt like the clean shave would bring it all together. And then I forgot how young I looked when I did it. And I was like, this is weird. But it's also been like a year and a half since I've done a full shave. I kind of needed a reset. And it's No Shave November, so you get to see Grizzly Advi come the end of the month. Nah. Nah, I'm not gonna 07 Vince this. Going to embrace my bald ass face. Nice. The yell. You're not a part of the Grizzlies. I am an honorary Grizz. Thank you very much. You're not a part of the Grizzles. I didn't even notice the spelling error until you pointed that out. My brain did the subconscious autocorrect thing. Okay, what's weird to me is the 3 different silhouettes for MJF's partners. That makes me feel like they've already been determined. Appreciate that, dog, but you got to stick to it, man. That's not... You don't want to underestimate how hard of a dream that is to achieve. I don't they look like Roddy Strug? I think... It's funny you mention that, because I think it might end up actually being the Kingdom. I think MJF's going to go out there alone, and then someone's going to run down and try and team with him. Yeah, man. If there's any advice I can give as someone who is not in the business at all, but from a fan's perspective, I feel like more wrestlers could stand to do, take acting classes. Absolutely take acting classes. Convincing improv is great, but you truly need to know what you're trying to achieve in doing so. I love how it started off with Jericho getting his ass mauled, but it's still somehow with Kenny getting beaten on and trying to get a hot tag. Modern wrestling can't sell for shit. Yeah, no, it's... Yeah, I'm more so speaking from like a promo and character perspective, but that's a very sound point as well. Selling is a bit of a lost art nowadays. You know, I want you to Danielson me. I want you to MJF me. I want you to convince me you're hurt. Make me think, is the show in trouble because you're hurt? In-ring psychology as well. Yeah, psychology slips. I do think there's a bit more of it in modern wrestling than people were willing to give credit. But I also, because in-ring psychology, in my opinion, has evolved and has embraced a little more unorthodox approaches in the stories they try to tell in matches nowadays. But ultimately, it's nowhere near what it was even 15 years ago, you know. And as a big AEW fan, I think that if I were to name a company that could really stand to grow in that aspect, it would be AEW, because they do have passable ring psychology for most, if not all, of their matches. But when it comes to telling an engaging story, it can lack. Kurt Hennig, the king of psychology. Yes, that's a great one. I also love Bret Hart's psychology. Okay? One of the things that sticks with me so much that applies to any and all wrestling. A good pin beats a good wrestler. Okay? You can be good as hell, But if there's enough pressure, if you're folded the right way and both your shoulders are on the mat, they're not coming up before 3. That's just realistic. From what you've seen in matches, what is the hardest thing to sell? What is the hardest thing to sell? I'd have to think on that a bit. If I started seeing some pitches, it might throw my brain into direction. One of the ropes now. Something that turnabout's fair play. Get pinned, dude. Just get pinned. Of course you wouldn't get pinned. The hardest thing to sell is submissions. That's not a bad shout. I think there's other things that would be harder in, like, moments, like in a specific moment, you know? Wow. Oh, my God. Seems to me that modern wrestling doesn't sell injuries, so they forget what body part is. Yeah, there does get to points where it's... you know what? That's a great shout right there, Anthony. My thing is, if a limb is getting worked, the idea should be that limb is unusable. How's my ref points looking? You just got some in this match right here with Aubrey. How goes it? Pretty good, right? Hey, Zoe popped up. I just noticed you. It's like, I thought you may have nodded off. I got really excited that you were still there. I mean, I suppose if you nodded off, you'd still be there. But in consciousness. Kyle Fletcher looks good with the Secret Service look, but at the same time, I think he came around a little too quickly. I got ADHD brain mood. Newly at 1 a.m. I don't blame you on Don. Hell yeah. That's the goal, right? The thing is, that's why he's great, Anthony, is because he makes people genuinely hate him. I find myself groaning more often than not whenever he starts speaking. Kyle looking like Gambit.
You know, it sucks walking around this planet being a dummy. I mean, I'd hate to be a stupid head or anything crazy like that. Listen here, numbnuts. You just said the magic word. You want a street fight? None of this was ever about playing by the rules. None of this was about winning matches. It was all about hurting me. It was all about hurting Chris. All why? Not for your family. It was all for you.
Look at GT.
So you want a street fight? Yeah, we accept a street fight, but we're not going to accept it alone. I've got someone who engaged in every battle with me by my side. So trust me, you want to bring your family along? Then we've got an extra spot, freshly made for Kota Ibushi.
You know, I'm not a dummy, so I know, by my math, you're still a man short.
I'm all out of ideas, Chris. Can you help me?
Fourth member of the Don Callis family.
Man short, eh? Maybe one tall Paul can fix that. It better be. That would be the only sense that could be made.
And I said, Don, that Will Hobbs is a big, big man, but I've got a friend who's even bigger than Will Hobbs.
Chris, no one's bigger than Will Hobbs.
Maybe not a normal man, but as big as Will Hobbs is, he's not
I see y'all in chat. Just give me a second. Oh, yes! Did I call it? I'm not gonna lie, I like this theme. It's been a long time going, just get started. Yeah, so... Hold. Yeah, 1,000 times. He looks a little misshapen. He looked like he was like leaning his hips in one direction. Oh, never mind. That's right. I just right. Full nips out. Oh, he's ready to go. So yeah, let's go scroll up. How did costume go over yesterday? For those who saw it, they really well, those who understood it, they really dug it. But I got a lot of weird looks, and I think that came from the people who recognized me with my beard and saw that I had shaved it. So it ironically got in the way of that. But yes, my costume was a 50s greaser, Anthony. The classic, the white t-shirt, the smokes rolled up in the sleeve, the toothpick, slick back hair with the ponytail. Yeah, I went all gimmicked out. No, much wicked here. Nice. Yes, Hex. Pizza record got killed by an accidental large pizza when I was ordered a medium, and then the second time around, food poisoning due to an undercooked stromboli. So that was my rough thing. Watching Crown Jewel? Yes, Watchalong is scheduled. I got it on the roller right here. Scheduled for Saturday. Heard you say gimmick, but yes. Be right back, y'all. Gonna throw on some music. I really gotta go. All right, I'm back. Think Randy shows up at Crown Jewel? Maybe, but I think Survivor Series might be a better shout. The classic greaser, yeah, it was a fun one. I enjoyed it. I can't lie, I know you don't smoke your coupons rolled. Had your coupons rolled up in the sleeve. Made me think you had Marbs rolled up in your sleeve. That's funny. Thank you. There it is, by the way. Welcome back. Thank you.
Paul White is our friend, and we'll be there. Your friend, Kenny. Yeah, we're friends, right? And listen, not to be overdramatic, there's been enough melodrama in this locker room, okay? Not mad at you, not mad at Hangman Page. What was the whole point of the Elite getting back together if none of us have each other's backs anymore? You know. But with all that being said, hey, no heat there.
Yeah.
My biggest problem is who invited this prick into our locker room? Hey, you forget what this guy did to our father all those years ago? I haven't. Listen, don't take it out on me because you guys lost your trios titles, okay? You weren't good enough tonight, okay? We were. Watch your mouth when you talk to me, both of you. Guys, like Chris, hate Chris. Just think of it as like an enemy of my enemy thing. Look, he is aligned with us against the Don Callis family. Okay? Him and Don are cut from the same cloth, and you know it. He's going to screw you over just like Don did. Hey, enjoy our locker room. Clean up when you're done, okay, guys? All right, cool. Thanks. Yeah.
Well, not mad, huh? So pretty freaking mad, dude. Hey, let's go. Willow, she's got the eye gimmick. She doesn't. I'm not mad. I'm just gonna be exceptionally passive-aggressive towards you and Hangman and everyone else. But I'm not mad. Words of a madman.
Hikaru Shida, the AEW Women's World Champion, looking to make it 3 defenses in 7 days. Shida, of course, this past Saturday at Collision, you were there for a very physical match. But Shida retained the title.
Quick call, y'all. If you could please leave a thumbs up on the video, just in case you haven't, double check, make sure. It'd be very helpful. Gives us a nice, good old push. It's a quick, easy, free way to support WatchMania. So do consider it. If you're chilling there in chat, or if you're watching on VOD, just come over, click at that button. You see, this is another problem AEW has. Willow just lost a title contention match that Abaddon won, but now Willow's getting a title shot anyways. Not too long ago, after getting a TBS title shot and losing. Yeah, that's what it's looking like, Devin. She is free. But Sky Blue? Not so much.
Both ladies shaking hands before the battle. And fans, John Cena and Nicole Byer host your favorite fail show. Watch an all-new episode of Wipeout Tuesday, 9, 8 Central, only on TBS. I know that guy.
I thought... Look at this John Cena name drop on AEW. You see, the problem with that is it's not the one-up that AEW might think it is. WWE is, in a way, getting free promotion right now. More eyes on John Cena is more eyes on one of their stars right now. Nice with the turnaround roll-up. And turnaround, but... Yes, Evan. John Cena to AEW confirmed. Right. I love that game.
I mean, it was a great field that Willow Nightingale overcame earlier this year to win the Owen Hart Foundation Women's Tournament. Of course, becoming the inaugural New Japan Strong Women's World Champion as well earlier this year.
Nice. One on the ropes.
A great early 2023, and now could cap off the year with an AEW Women's World
John Cena.
Yeah, I think it's one of Willow's best years in her career. I don't think there's any question about that. Being a champion in New Japan Pro Wrestling, of course, and being an Owen Hart tournament winner here.
But Willow intercepting.
Okay.
The strength advantage there.
She really muscled her into that position, but she got it.
Hikaru Shida escapes, now standing switch by Willow Nightingale. Shida.
She's good from now.
Hikaru Shida needed the back of the head of the challenger. That knee strike will leave a mark for sure. Now Willow
And she's going to jump off the ropes.
Shida looking to take advantage.
Nice. Ooh, that was a hard landing.
Women's World Championship match continues. Picture in picture.
You know, initially, I thought that Shida was making a mistake because she poised quite a bit up on those ropes that time, enabling.
Yeah, she did. She was taking a moment in, but still got it off.
Yeah, she was. Shida was. I think just the timing was perfect on it. Sometimes you can, in the middle of a battle, you can be caught off guard for a second and you hesitate. And I think that's what Willow did just for a teeny second, and the champ capitalized.
Nice. She flew into that barricade. I can appreciate the commitment.
Nightingale very hard into the barricade. You can see how that barricade is. It's all bent up. Yeah. Willow now return to the ring. Seemingly only to break the count by the champion. Seen this a lot out of Shida. Hate to leave
Interesting proposal, Devin.
in the future of Willow, and there it is.
That was rough.
Her hands at her side, completely defenseless, and now Hikaru Shida so dangerous with those knees. They're striking attacks. Big elbow. Nothing fancy there.
Another one. Okay. I thought the first one was like accidentally stiff. Nope. She means it.
Yeah, but Willow, she's got a tough jaw. She does. That lady's got a tough jaw, I'm telling you. And Hikaru Shida may be looking to test it with some right hands raining down. Maybe even 10 of them.
We're going to see what that tough jaw is made of here, Taz, because she was just raked.
Yeah, you can see that Willow's hurting. And now, maybe another knee strike, possibly. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I mean,
Think so, Chris? That'd be fun, honestly. You know what'd be cool? Sky Blue and Julia Hart show up and like tease helping Willow. If Willow would let them, but Willow, you know, denies the assistance and it costs her. But something tells me that Shida wouldn't just be... wouldn't be the type of person to take advantage of that situation. Okay. Just walk. Chris hasn't enacted itself. You know, Rhea. Oh shit! Shida just got pinned. I'm kidding. She kicked out. Just had to be a cheeky bitch for you one time. But no, thus far we still got ourselves a fairly competitive match.
Can Willow Nightingale dethrone the AEW Women's World Champion Hikaru Shida? We are in the midst of Shida's been trying for this suplex. Willow's been blocking, but that time Shida lucky. And now the cover. Lateral press and Willow able to kick.
You know what? Oh no. She's going to lash out at me. Once.
Knee strikes and whatnot, and now she's not done. Now with a straight boot to the mush of the challenger, Willow.
Rikausen, very handsome, very evil.
Out of the hammer throw attempt comes in, reaping Enziguri.
That's the move and the quickness we talked about, the agility.
Actually, I don't even know what. We will see how it. I might be turning it around. If you speak.
But I'm gonna tell you, anytime you get an opportunity to be in the ring with the world champion, that's a gift. Anyone who's been in this business as a wrestler understands that, and Willow gets it. This is a big opportunity for her. And remember, still to come, our main event, MJF on the lookout for 3 willing partners to face Bullet Club Gold tonight. Yeah, Max has been striking out. No shocker there. And oh, Shida!
She really does, but I think it's not going to be enough here. She just got a heart just like her. Should think of a roast, not going to lie. Fair. Completely fair. No. Set aside the feud. Come together for the vibes. I can start this, right?
She could not do it, and now Shida, after I talked about her bouncing back many times, having trouble.
Right over here. Let me out. Let me out. Oh, God. Okay, we're good. Kick rocks. Hearts. F-boy lover. F-boy lover? ¿Por qué? What is that? Tiffany Strat apologizer.
Could be thinking Avalanche Death Valley driver. No, Shida struggles free. Lands a right hand.
I couldn't have.
And now Hikaru Shida ascending to the top. Shida may be thinking, it's just going to be tough here. It'll be tough.
Oh, top rope deal. Nobody kicks out of at one. She kicks out of the deal. What are we doing here? Okay. Willow strong. Willow babe with power. I don't have to apologize for this. These women say the same thing about Daniel. You can absolutely say the same thing about Daniel. You kidding me? Man is talented in several fields. Also skilled in several fields. Willow's firing up. Yeah, oh, I thought she's not going for the doctor bomb. Oh, okay. That's still nice. Not enough pressure on those shoulders. I will absolutely kid you because the reality is Mans can do the graps and can do the graps well. Danielson said so. That's literally it. Not just a 30-minute match, the 30-minute quality match at that. That was a high stack, but she rolled through just at the last second. Oh, the bicycle knee. Oh, she's got to turn it around quick because that katana is on the way. Multiple 25-minute matches? Okay. Okay. Let's see them. Like these televised matches, right? We're not talking live events.
3 defenses in 7 days, Taz. That is an impressive streak by the AEW Women's World Champion. Yeah, that's the embodiment of a fighting champion right there.
Error not found.
Well, the woman who just put up a hell of a battle against her, and that's Willow. Now she extends her hand, as Willow did at the top of the matchup. And tremendous respect being shown by champion and challenger alike.
I am fighting my cat so hard right now.
On the champion's face changed when she heard timeless Tony Storm's music. Here we go. I love this. Third time in a
Why do you care about what, Tony coming out?
champion is Tony Storm. Third time. We're blessed to have Tony Storm, the timeless one here. Blessed to have. And Hikaru Shida has seen enough. That's Luther. There goes Luther's pillow.
It's just- the sliding knee.
On timeless Tony Storm. Hikaru Shida. You're right, Tony. She has had enough of timeless Tony Storm. Spotlight stealer. Now the light's going out. What is going on here? I don't know. Instead of timeless, we were lightly. Oh, that's what's going on.
Oh. Julia Hart points.
Remember, she misted Willow Nightingale in the eyes, and Willow knows exactly what's coming. She has been in this situation before. And Julia offering her hand. I mean, be careful. You're not kidding. Willow, be careful. And, oh, wait a second. Sky Blue putting herself.
Sky points.
Julia Hart and Willow Nightingale. Remember, Sky's felt the mist of Julia Hart before as well. Sky has not. And Sky has not. Yeah, Julia nodding. Oh, what the?
Oh.
See that blue mist? It is in the face of Julia Hart. Sky Blue with the mist of her own into Julia Hart. Now Sky Blue set on collision.
What?
This is an issue that
Yo. Granted, I don't think that was actual, like, mist. I think that was, like... Yeah, because, like, it's not having the effect of the, the mist lore, Julia Hart is not sleeping right now. Oof, whatever makes you sleep.
picked us in the first place because everyone loves the Acclaimed!
That's right, and if you team with us, look, it's just under 2 conditions. You gotta scissor us, and just wear what's in this bag, okay?
No way.
No, absolutely no! Listen to me. We are never tagging, okay? Never. Do you understand me? It's not happening. No. And joke's on you. I got one more group on my list. Okay, you check. Get out of here, man.
Max, we're here to help.
Come on, baby. Come on, Max. Come on. Come on.
Come on.
Come on. This way.
We are closer and closer to
The way Heat was just sitting there like, heh. That was hilarious.
Believe that? How call him?
Oh, yeah, I got it.
Yeah, he's definitely got to hear this.
Yeah, tell him.
I can
Yeah.
see that. Thank you.
He says it.
Hello?
Adam! Hey, Adam!
Roddy, I can hear you. You don't have to yell, dude.
Oh, sorry about that, dude. Hey, can you believe Max didn't even attempt to ask us to be his tag team partners tonight? Especially after I've been so nice to him. What a jerk, huh?
Roddy, shut the hell up, man.
What, Adam?
Renee's face! Renee's face, the way she like corpse, she was just like she was trying so hard to not holler at that. That was hilarious. You Miss Fash, what? Interesting. Kate. I really said, shut your ass up. Dude, shut the hell up. Ugh. I appreciate that you see, this is right here. That's why Adam is not the devil. That's why your kingdom are not behind the masks. The devil business is not them. Yeah, he kind of has no choice. He's not about to be like, let's go with the Carney POS. No. He's gonna side with the guys who want to at least be his teammates. And not for nothing, I mean, can you imagine a main event where MJF is the most babyface person in the ring out of 8 people? I know, I gotta hope the plan get fucked up. But Max has got to get his belt back, dude. Team TNA. That's right, yes. Affectionately known as Team TNA, although Jeff Jarrett really tries to shy away from that name, apparently. Some kingdom. I'd love her to be a big multi-woman and half being corrupted and half being now. It'll be like, Willow, show you. They don't seem to that much nowadays, or at the very least, they don't stick to it. Yeah, right. Because like the Pillar and the Killer feud with Saraya and Tony, which became the Outcast, that was a long-term story. A lot of that was planned. Apparently, the green spray was like foreshadowing of Ruby Soho turning heel. And the green spray was being used for like over a month before Ruby was part of it, and Ruby had green hair the whole time, so it was like, okay, it's a little thing. We like this. This is the step in the right direction for the women, is giving them the same nuanced storytelling tools as the men have, but seems like we really lost the plot there with Jamie's injury, and they didn't really do their best at course correcting it. Now the Outcasts aren't really much of a thing. Yeah, making a huge faction would be awesome. And the entrances, it would be so fucking cool. I hate Colton Gunn's tattoo right on his armpit. That like supposed to be completed when he keeps his arm down. It's I don't know what it's about. The man tag team record 2-0. But non-corrupted. What a twist indeed that'd be. Juice is a new character animation. Juice is something else, man. Golden Gun, that's it. That's the comment. Well, Ray, if you love him so much, why didn't you spell his name right? Are you okay, Ray? There they are. Damn. I feel like people weren't there for the lyricism, but I was down for it. Big flames, dude. I'm about it. Agreed, Steve. Right, so you just some New Japan rejects and the ass boys. Oh. Roasted and toasted. Wait, toasted means something else. Never mind. Let's see it. There it is. He's even got the pink scarf. Oh, he could at least be wearing the Ring of Honor tag title. I can never with Bowens. I swear to God. Oh, 100%. Bowens is so special. I hope he gets a singles run one day. And I mean that like in like the Acclaimed in his corner kind of way. I never want to see the Acclaimed break up. There are just some teams that should never break up. It just doesn't make sense for them to. Acclaimed every Wednesday. It does. He's got. You know what's cool about this to me is that MJF is probably really having fun with this right here. MJF never got the. Where the fuck is Mike posing? Don't worry, dog. He's gonna have like 6 matches on Ring of Honor. You'll be fine. I'm being hyperbolic. It'll probably be like 3. Don't fucking do this, AEW. As it just turns out, Mike Posey's contract was up at the top of November 2023. Chose not to renew. I will find you. I do think we should come up with an unemployment clause. That did cross my mind. Should somebody be fired, released, or otherwise their contract be terminated, then you get to be able to pick a new person just because, like, an injury is one thing. That's a part of the business. Someone actually being fired, that's just kind of, like, fucked, you know? He said, nah, I'm head out. That's not so Juice looks wilder than usual. I didn't really notice. Yeah, he does have his hair kind of like combed back. Maybe it's the colors. Because he's got those pants. Which I dig, honestly. Yes, he does. He is rolling in it. I'm about to lose it. Like, non-wipes them out. Pure savagery. On the bright side, finding out that TK is probably keeping up with WatchaMania on Discord is crazy. Be like, alright, which one's the TK burner? Looking down the list of members of the Discord. The way he slumped on the ropes after that super kick was awesome. Marina Shafir versus Sky Blue. That's awesome. I'm pretty sure Marina Shafir is one of my women's performers. That's great. Nah, I'm fine. Paige Season will give me points upon points. Look at this. Oh yeah, dude, that's awesome. Oh, okay, that's a match. AR Fox versus Swerve Strickland. Let's go. TK was Temple confirmed. That's such a pop, and only like 7 people get it, and it's so good. But the triple cross chop. MJF memories. I hate the man, but you didn't have to do him like that. Yeah, no. Tony may not book the women very well, but I bet you he'll never be out here cracking some sort of fucking period jokes at women. That guy Temple. The right people get it. Truth. Oh, he went with the classic suck it. Wasn't even the cross chop. The one chop across the chest, dropping him to the floor. Nice. Damn, Bryce was so quick to stop MJF from getting his hands on him. Again, pulling the road dog is hilarious. What's so... These antics in the match, my guy. That and also... But Rhea has 7 personalities. I didn't see that one. That's great. I'm laughing at Zoe poking fun at Temple Plays. Yeah, y'all, by the way, look out for a person named Temple Plays or Underground Temple. Thousands of burner accounts to make himself look like he has a respectable YouTube channel. Well, then you look at his videos, not very many views on them, not much of a committed audience or community. And several communities I know of have had issues with him, so. Guns up versus scissors. Definitely going to be both emotes we're going to have. Just need to hit that 500 sub goal. Share the channel around, y'all. That was a good dropkick. I hate to give these fuckers credit. That was a good dropkick. Big ol' ass boys chant. Oh wow, Devin, you looked that deep into it, huh? I couldn't tell you numbers and stuff like that, because I'm not because I've never been one to try and like sit there and like gauge people's success on numbers alone, because success is relative to someone, you know. But if you're thinking making thousands of burner accounts and they're not even all watching your videos, then that should really tell you something. Don't backhand compliment my men. I absolutely will. Look at them, looking so great in the shadow of Jay White and Juice Robinson. Price is getting... Who's Billy talking shit to? Oh, he was talking shit to Juice. Beautiful, and deserve better. The Cheeks boys. The Cheeks boys. Shouts out Rikishi. Y'all, please do drop a thumbs up, by the way, if you have not done so already. Please and thank you. Be very helpful. Very appreciated. Is he going to do the little... Oh, is he going to do the thing? Let's do his little guns gimmick. The hostage headlock, if you will. Stop being stingy, give the real champions the titles. They're getting their match at full gear, and they're gonna get their ass whooped.
You got MJF desperately wanting the title back. You got Wardlow wanting his head. MJF's head.
Yeah, Todd, I saw that match announced. That's gonna be a fun one, and I'm pretty sure they've had a match before in AEW. So I almost want to go back and watch it to see what they play off of. MJF's just like, we're doing this.
It'll be 365 days. And he's been the world champion. Well, now MJF is getting singled out to come in, and he's been reluctant to tag with these men, but are we going to see a four-way scissor party? Do it. Oh, no. Bullet Club Gold grabbing the boots.
Oh, I love how MJF is the only one being stopped from getting involved. Bryce has a vendetta. Let them scissor. Max got him Panama Sunrise. So, I'm not sure what you're getting outside. Oh, hey, big old chop. We will find out, Rhea. We will find out. Oh, was plopped.
That's right, Jay White has had possession of that title belt for weeks now. Look at MJF coming in. The referee having to separate him. MJF not the legal man. And he's not helping matters out at all here. As you can see, the referee's got to get his attention.
Hey, are you coming on Common Duelist? Yes, I am. It'll be Saturday afternoon in my part of the world, but indeed, we shall be doing a watch along for it. It's not clashing with anything else. We'll be able to still do our collision watch along later on that evening. So yeah, if you're just looking out for that, then do swing by for it as well. But that's happening. And speaking of predictions league, y'all, after we drop the fantasy points, I'm gonna drop the full card for Crown Jewel so you can get your predictions in. I was like 2 minutes behind. Love that for me. Oh, it's so wonderful, Zoe. But wonderful, it's... No, I don't like that. Your internet needs to step it up. Your internet needs to stop slacking on you. Should understand you deserve better. MJF defending the 0 Hour Tag Team Championships. I feel like Tony Storm challenging for the TBS title is right there, and they're missing it. Your internet is such a hater, and it's not okay. Someone needs to beat your internet up or some shit. Why did Austin Gunn just flop to the corner flop over like that?
That's going to be violent. We've seen John Moxley violent. I don't know if we ever seen the way he was the night before.
Are you ready for better or worse? Yeah. I mean, I will preface that I'm not a bit. I can't believe I said preface. Oh my gosh, it's such a bad. Old habits die hard, right? But yeah, not the biggest fan of the flow of WWE's products for the simple fact that we're gonna get like 8 minutes of video packages and other hijinks in between matches, and that's just such a sluggish pace for my liking. A bit too sluggish of a pace for my liking. There we go. Reaching the part of the night where I'm starting to like break down and preface gag. Yup. Rough. The true old Hollywood horror. Okay, I'm with that. He is laying out everybody. You heard the lady. This ain't looking good. Nice counter. In Louisville? Oh no. Wow. I was not ready to see that go down that way. I fully expected MJF to be getting his belt back. Ooh, that's no... Jay White looks like a serious threat now. Raising his belt over his fallen body like he just won it from him. Guns did nothing. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Look like bitches. More victory points for me, straight up. Ray's like, Ben? Yeah.
I feel like Jay White wants to crack Max with that title belt really bad. Yeah, he does, man. This is not good. And if he cracks him open, hell, November 18th, not too far away. MJF will... Yeah, what shape would MJF be in heading into full gear? He's waiting for MJF to turn around. MJF is up and has to come. He took the bullet.
Damn. He got locked. That definitely showed MJF a different side of this situation. I hate AEW. Okay. The no LA Knight popped the fuck out of me. Bro. Oh. You fucking scissor him now. Daddy ass laying the law down. About to put MJF in some motherfucking timeout. Sounds like some buzz. The claims. Alright. He's like, okay, that was kind of fun. Alright, cool. What a thumbnail. Y'all hear that? I love that. He scissored. That was great. The cream of the crop is the obvious thing. We don't want to know. I can't. Sick. I know, right? You're a fucking wrongin'. Wrongin' Rhea over here. But that was Dynamite, y'all. It's a good show. Fun show. You got there use this 5 night in the south side. We're Harlem. Damn. Chicago's got the lore. But anyways, y'all, thank you so much for coming by. I appreciate y'all for hanging out. Do make sure to drop a thumbs up on the video if you haven't done so. Please and thank you, whether you're here live or watching back on the VOD. And if you're watching back on the VOD, do please leave a comment down. Very helpful as well. Thanks, Agony. Yeah. Very welcome, Lone Star. Hope to see you Friday for Rampage. We got ourselves that Lucha 3-way match. It's going to be awesome. Gonna calculate some points. We'll be dropping it on the Discord a little bit later on tonight, maybe tomorrow morning. And then y'all be seeing the predictions, the card, rather, for the predictions drop later on afterwards. So do keep an eye out for that. Do check out. Do make sure to check out everything the Discord has to offer between the Ring of Honor watch parties, 2W verse, and the Momento chronology. But until next time.